this week's edition of KPDS News. I am your host, Heidi, and today I will be hosting from my living room. Right here, you can see my dog is asleep right over there. Just hanging out. We have some great stuff lined up for you guys today. Amy's going to take us through a fun stay-at-home craft. Kelly's going to show us a nice vocational skill that we can use while we're at home and helping out our families. Steph is going to show us a great communication piece about how we can talk when we're at home and what words we can use. We're going to be going on a super fun field trip to the zoo, and we're also going to have a fun music piece at the end of this. So stay tuned, folks.
With all of this free time, we can sometimes feel bored and not know what to do. This is a great time to get creative and work on an art project. Amy has put together a fun and simple craft that you can do right from your home. On to you, Amy.
Hi everyone. This week for art, we're doing a rainy day art project. I know Miss Stephanie said it's going to be a clear week with no rain, but April showers bring May flowers, so we're sticking with that theme for this week. What you will need is a sheet of paper. Anything will be fine. A white sheet, blue construction paper, any kind of sheet is fine. Whatever you have around the house. Some cotton balls for the clouds. Some glue for the clouds. You can use a glue stick. You can use Elmer's glue, whatever you have at home. And some paint for the raindrops. If you don't have paint, that's fine. You can use markers, crayons, colored pencils, whatever you have at home. I'm also using a Q-tip to make the raindrops. And then I sent mostly everybody, a picture of you holding an umbrella. If you don't have it, then you can just take another one, print it out, and we will be cutting this out. All right, let's get started. Okay, first, we will put glue on the top for the clouds. You can stretch them out a bit. I'm going to add a little bit more down here. All right, these are our clouds. Next, you can get paint or your markers. Let's make our raindrops. So you could just dab it, make them look like raindrops. All right, that's all I'm going to do. Next, you will have to cut your picture out with your scissors. I already did mine, and this is what it should look like. If you need help, you can ask someone at home. So we're going to put some glue on it. And just stick it right on the bottom. And that's it, a super simple one today. And this is what yours should look like. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I miss you guys. Have a great week. Bye.
That was so much fun. Thank you for helping us stay creative, Amy. Staying at home can often lead to our houses getting really messy. Kelly's going to give us a few hints and tips on how to help out our families and our housemates keep our houses clean. On to you, Kelly.
Hey there, Super Flexers! Today's life skill is going to be on vacuuming. You can do this around the house any day of the week. It'll probably be a huge help to your parents, so let's get started.
The first thing you'll want to do is locate your vacuum and take it out. Next, you're going to want to unwrap the cord so that you can plug it in safely into an outlet. Find the on button, turn it on, lean it back a little bit, and you can start vacuuming. Make sure to get all hardwood floors. You may also need to move some furniture out of the way so that you can get underneath it. Move the vacuum back and forth a few times to make sure that you're getting a deep clean, especially when you're vacuuming on carpet surfaces. When you are finished, unplug, wrap the cord, and put back where you found the vacuum in the first place. Also remember to move back any furniture that you may have moved.
And that's the basics of vacuuming. Thanks for helping out, guys. Back to you, Heidi.
I don't know about you guys, but staying inside all the time is making my body feel antsy, and I want to move around, and I need some strategies to use. So sometimes what I do is I listen to music, and I give myself squeezes. So I'm going to give you guys a little instructional video on some self-squeezes while listening to a song, so you can do the two together and make your body feel better. Hey guys, let's do some regulation together. A strategy that works for me is giving myself squeezes when I feel like my body's moving too fast, or if I feel really stressed, or I just need to loosen up my body a little bit. So we're going to do some self squeezes together, along with the song that we're going to be listening to. I'm on my hands, and I'm going to squeeze. And we're going to start on our feet, so I'm going to start by smashing my feet with the palms of my hands to the rhythm of the song, okay? Are you ready? Here we go. I like deep pressure on my feet. I like deep pressure on my feet. I like deep pressure on my feet. I like deep, deep pressure. I like deep pressure on my legs. I like deep pressure on my legs. I like deep pressure on my legs. I like deep, deep pressure. I like deep pressure on my shoulders. I like deep pressure on my shoulders. I like deep pressure on my shoulders. I like deep, deep pressure. I like deep pressure on my head. I like deep pressure on my head. I like deep pressure on my head. I like deep, deep pressure. I like deep pressure on my arms. I like deep pressure on my arms. I like deep pressure on my arms. I like deep, deep pressure. I like deep pressure on my hands. I like deep pressure on my hands. I like deep pressure on my hands. I like deep, deep pressure. I like deep pressure on my body. I like deep pressure on my body. I like deep pressure
on my body. I like deep, deep pressure. I like deep, deep pressure. I hope your guys' bodies are feeling much better. I know that my dog's is sure feeling a lot better. She's resting. She's taking care of herself, doing some stretching on the couch. Anyway, Steph is going to give us a few communication tips that we can use at our homes with our families for the things that we want and for the things that we need. On to you, Steph.
Today we're going to talk about communication. Do you like to communicate? I know I do. In order to understand communication a little bit more, let's start by asking who, what, when, where, why, and how. Start by asking who likes to communicate. You and me, our family, as well as our friends like to communicate. So basically, everyone and everything, even all the animals, including our furry friends, like dogs and cats. Next, let's ask, what is communication? Communication is the exchange of information. So two people talking, sharing information, going back and forth. Next, we'll ask, when do we communicate? When do we want to exchange information with another person? When you want to tell someone something, or you want to ask someone something. When we need something or someone. When we want to go somewhere. When we are feeling good or we are not feeling good. Next, let's find out where we use communication. We should use communication at school, at home, with our family and our friends, even our pets. We should communicate when we're at a doctor's office, wanting to ask questions about what makes us feel better or what hurts. We can use communication anywhere. Next, let's ask, why do we communicate? Why do we need to exchange information with others? Why use communication? So you can express yourself, the things you like, the things you don't like, to ask for what you want, like candy or going on a bike ride, things that you would like to have. So you can ask for things that you need, like food and water, things you need to live. And also, so you can ask for help whenever you might need it. How can we communicate? We can communicate through a lot of different ways. We can use our voice, the sounds and the noises that come out of our mouth. We can also write down words, sentences, and questions using pens, markers, pencils, and paper. We can also use our device, like our iPad, to communicate. We can say statements like, I want to play, or I need water, or I go to the bathroom. We can also use our body language to communicate. Crying, high fives, jumping up and down, all communicate. Lastly, we can also use sign language to communicate.
All right, thank you for that, Stephanie. You know what, guys? Being inside all of this amount of time is making me just want to get outside and go and have some fun. However, I want to go out in my community. I want to go to certain places. I want to go to restaurants, and I want to go to places with my friends and go be outside and go play at the beach. But I can't. So we got to stay in my living room. But what we can do is today we're going to go to the zoo with Miss Amy, and our whole class is coming. I've got my hat ready. I've got my water bottle. And I've got my sunglasses. Now let's go on that virtual field trip to the zoo. Oh yeah. Are you gonna come with us to the zoo? Are you gonna come with us to the zoo, Mama? Oh, are you gonna come too, Curly? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I have two that wanna go to the zoo.
Hey guys, so today we are taking a virtual CBI to, can you guess where? That's right, the San Diego Zoo. So we will be checking out some animals and their habitats. Do you know what a habitat is? A habitat is their home or their environment. So first we are going to check out the African elephant. So they are a mammal. They live in Africa, and their habitat is grassland, woodland, and forest. They eat plants, and they are up to 13 feet tall. So way bigger than the fridge at home. All right, let's check out the live cam and see what the elephants are up to. Check out this guy. Well, he's just hanging out. So how many elephants do you see? I see 1, 2. What about their habitat? What does their habitat look like to you? It looks dry. There's dirt. There's grass. So this is their habitat. All right, let's check out a different animal now. Let's see what the penguins are up to. So penguins are a type of bird. They're from Africa, but southern coastal Africa. They eat fish, squid, and shellfish. They're about 18 inches in height, and their habitat is beaches. Let's check out the live cam and see what the penguins are up to. Oh, how fun. They're just hanging out. Let's count them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 penguins. And what about their habitat? It's wet, there's dirt, rocks, it's very beach-like. I like checking out the penguins. All right, let's check out one last animal. Wow, we're at the zoo here. Let's go a little bit further down. Let's see what the koalas are up to. So the koalas are also a mammal. They're from Australia. They eat plants, and their habitat is forests. Let's go live and see what they're doing. Wow. Oh, that's awesome. I see 1 koala. How do you think the koala feels? His fur looks soft, fluffy, and it's gray. What about their habitat? There's trees, and it's very forest-like. They are so cute. All right, guys, so that was our last animal. Which one was your favorite? Mine were the elephants. All right, guys, that was fun. I'll see you next time.
Well, I hope you guys had a lot of fun. I know that I sure did.
Alright guys, that's it for this week's edition of KPDS News. I'm your host Heidi, and I bid you adieu. See you next time, guys.